Okay, part two of that close. Okay, I want to back up for a second and talk about discounts. Every discount has to make sense. Okay, the TV discount, that doesn't have to make sense. That's just a standard one. You don't have to tell them about it. I mean, you don't have to get into, oh well, we're doing a big spot, whatever. It's just, hey, there's a 15% discount. Okay, it's on TV right now. Everybody gets it. Okay, but that today discount has to make sense. You can't just throw up $1,000 discount just because it's Thursday, right? Well, we got our Thursday discount for $1,000. Why Thursday? Why not Wednesday? See, that doesn't make sense. So one of the things that I do is when I explain about our today discount, that's going to be one of my biggest discounts. I want that to be my most leverage. And what I'm going to say to that is, listen, I work in a very big area, okay? If you were to call me next Tuesday and say, Steve, I really want to do this, I'm going to drop what I'm doing and I'm going to come see you, okay? But if I'm up in, say, Nacogdoches, or I'm 2 hours away, I'm going to have to cancel a couple appointments to come back here. And this only makes sense because a bird in the hand is better than two in the bush. I'd rather come and sell you. That's honestly, it's how I earn my living, right? Is getting you guys taken care of. But here's the problem with that. And my company looks at it very seriously. If I had to cancel 2 to 3 appointments a week, because think about it, I see on average 18 to 20 people a week. All right, if that happened twice a week and I end up having to cancel 2 to 3 appointments, multiply that by 1,500 salespeople. And every week our phone room is making 4,000 plus calls to try to get these things rescheduled. That's a lot of work. And they'll always go, yeah, I can see that's a lot of work. Not only that, have you ever heard of the term opportunity cost? They'll be like, no. Well, that's when you lose opportunity, all right? Opportunity to make a sale. 32% of our customers, when they're canceled on the same day, they get ticked off and they think we're fly by night and we don't get a chance to reschedule, okay? That's opportunity cost. That's lost opportunity. That costs this company so much money, it's not funny. So our bean counters got together and this is what they said. We'll give this 12% discount or 11%. You decide what the discount's going to be, but I generally stick with 11 to 12%. I say, this discount is good today. Not necessarily we don't want to apply pressure to you or anything else. What we're trying to do is save you money, save me time, and save the company money. It's kind of a win-win-win. Does that make sense? Oh, yeah. Okay, well, that discount is X amount. All right, then I go to senior military. Again, I'm looking for ways to save them money. Anybody in the family in the military, anybody a police officer, firefighter, what school teacher. I'm looking for public service is what I call it. Boom, oh yeah, okay, great, bam, you qualify. All right, now understand something. When they talk about 10% senior military discounts, I always tell it it's 5 and 5. Okay, you get 5% for being a senior, 5% for being in military or public service. It all maxes out at 10%. Okay, I do that because I'm trying to keep money in your pocket. Okay, so you're looking for those two. You get that locked in. I go to the flexible discount and I tell them right then and there, hey, look, if you can be flexible, and I tell them this is going to make sense for you. If you can be flexible and you're retired, somebody's going to be here, you can save another $179. And I explain why. It's got to make sense, right? And so the explanation is we've got a job in this area that we can double up and do 2 jobs at the same time with the same crew, right, on that same day. It allows us to get somewhere else the next day. And so all we're asking is we will set a tentative date for install, but we're just asking you to say, hey, I'll be flexible if you want to flex that a couple days forward or a couple days back. Now we'll be in contact with you and they'll say, oh yeah, that's not a problem, no big deal, right? All right, and then I go down to the last one, which is the minimal one. And the reason is the psychology of going from biggest to a little bit smaller to a little bit smaller to a lot smaller to minuscule. I want them thinking that they're just wringing every dollar out of me, all right? So $49 if we can put a sign in your yard, or you'll commit to making a social media post when you're done. Right? Oh yeah, we'll do that. Boom. Now I've got all these discounts. Now I've checked every box, all right? There's Boxes by everyone. I've checked every box, right? With the exception of the Today box. Because I want this mental thing in their mind to be like, oh crap, I don't have that yet. And then I'll look at them and I'll say, look, we're gonna do, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take and show you what all this would add up to. Boom, 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 boom. Add it up. I throw it down, and this is the price. When I hit that price, now then I look at them and then say, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, we got 3 types of customers. Okay, some of our customers like to pay cash. Some of our customers want to use their credit card and get the airline miles. I like to do that. I got 2 grandkids up in Michigan. I use the airline miles to go visit them. All right. And then last but not least, we can finance this. Okay. So of these 3 options, which one makes the most sense to you? Oh, we'll pay cash. Oh, well, man, we'll do something. All right. At this point, the negotiation begins. Okay, and I'm going to get into negotiation tactics here in just a second on another video. But what's happening at this point is you've presented everything out. You know the type of customer they are, the type of buyer they are. You're going to hit your any objections are going to come right here. This is your close. All right, the presentation of the close, the presentation of price. But in this next video, I'm going to show you where you're going to make your money.